are you? I hope everyone is doing great. I am bringing today to show you another one of my cooking videos. This is another very simple and quick and easy rice recipe to make. This dish goes fabulous with pretty much anything that you want to cook with. It's really, really good. Very simple, very easy. I'm going to show you all the ingredients in just a second here. This dish is a rice with corn in it. And I'm using, once again, I'm using jasmine rice. I love using jasmine rice. It's very simple and easy to use. The rice does not stick. It does not come out mushy. It comes out really, really nice. And we're going to add a little bit of some Spanish flavoring to it as well. Very simple ingredients. I'm going to show you those. So here we go. We are going to start with, let me tell you what the ingredients are first before I start going over that way. I'm using 6 cups of water. I'm going to add some salt. You just use your judgment on the salt. I'm just going to eyeball the salt. 3 cups of jasmine rice. A big old spoon, which equals out to about, let me show you the size of the spoon again. I'm sure you remember these spoons. There it is. Equals out. That equals out to about maybe 2 tablespoons. It's a soup spoon, so that's what I use. So we're going to add some olive oil to that, and we're going to also add some corn. So those are your ingredients. Oh, and one more ingredient, sorry. So let me show you now real quick what the ingredients are. So over here, that's the 6 cups of water. Some salt. We're just going to eyeball the salt. Oops. 3 cups of jasmine rice. 3 cups. Here's the olive oil that I use. I'm going to use that. I really like this olive oil. It's really, really good. Really good. I've already got some corn. The corn, this equals out to maybe, I would say, 1.5 cups. But again, you can use your judgment on the corn. Eyeball it for how much corn you want to put inside with your rice to cook. And then this is one of the best ingredients that I always use when I make this rice. You ready? There it is. I use 2 packets of these. You can find these in the Spanish aisle at the grocery stores. Or if you go to the, what is that called? The base shop, grocery store on base, commissary. It will be in the Spanish section, Spanish Mexican section there. Really, really good. So for this recipe, I use 2 of these. So there's 2 of these. So you're going to see what, it turns the water orange, but let me tell you, it gives it a powerful, really, when I say powerful, I mean as in delicious flavor. So let's get started. So the first thing I got to do, sorry if my arm is in the way, I have to turn on the stove. I have it to about a medium high because I want to get a quick boil going. So we're going to add the 6 cups of water. And here's the other water. We set these in the sink. I hope you're enjoying the start of my cooking videos. I'm trying to, as I remember, to cook do videos as I'm cooking along to help any of those out there that want to learn some new fabulous dishes and learn how to make them quick and easy also. Okay, so I've got the water in there now. So now I'm going to add some salt. Again, there's the salt. Again, the salt is just, use your judgment, eyeball it. If you don't like salt or don't use salt, that's perfectly fine too. If you do use salt, I just use just enough to put it in the water to make the flavor of the rice a little bit more oomph, gives it a little bit more oomph. So now I'm going to add the olive oil. And it's just one full one of this spoon. In it goes. So I'm going to give that a quick soft stir. Just a quick soft stir. You can pretty much add all the ingredients at once if you want, and then as soon as it comes to a boil, put your lid on slightly, because you want the steam to escape. You don't want it to put the lid all the way down on the pot, which I'm going to show, because you're either going to have a really big mess, or you're going to end up possibly with mushy rice. So got that going. So again, let me put my spoon right there in the little holder. That's what happens if you don't put it on there carefully. That's only the second time I've done that. Okay, so the water's going. So now I'm going to add both packets of, again, the Sazón, and you can see who it's by. This is just my flavoring of this type of seasoning that I use. I really, really like it. I use it a lot in a lot of my Spanish dishes, because both my husband and I are both Spanish. So we do love a lot of home-cooked Spanish meals, which I love cooking also. They're fun and flavorful. Oh boy. Okay, so see how the water turned orange? Now that doesn't mean that the rice is going to have a full orange color to it. I am going to show what it looks like when the rice is all cooked. But this is what it looks like in the beginning stages of it. So we have that right there. Oh, I was going to put it right back here again. So once we have that, if you all have any questions or comments, please leave them below at the bottom of this video, and I will be more than happy to get back with you all and answering your questions and or your comments. If you liked my cooking videos so far, I really hope that you will continue to come back and keep watching my cooking videos, and also make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button so you get notifications, and of course, share the love of cooking. Share, share, share. This is, again, a very simple, quick, and easy dish. It tastes really, really good. So I will come right back with you once the water gets to a nice boil. So hang on. Alrighty. So the water is slowly starting to come up to a boil. I'm pretty much gonna add the rice now. It doesn't have to be a full boil, as long as, again, just eyeball it and see how you're doing with the water getting ready to boil, and it's getting ready to start bubbling up here. So now I'm going to add the jasmine rice. Again, it's 3 cups of jasmine rice, 6 cups of water. And the oil, olive oil, is already in there, and that seasoning that I showed you. That seasoning that I showed you, I'm not promoting it. I am just saying that I like to show my cooking spices or ingredients of what I cook that really goes good with the dishes the Spanish dishes that I make. So here, okay, so the water, you can see it's starting. I don't know if you can see it. Let me go this way. Well, you might be able to see it a little bit there. But it's starting to slowly come up to a boil. So I'm going to add the rice. Put that over here. I'm going to give this a soft stir. And it's going to turn the rice the color of the seasoning that I put in here. But again, It's not gonna be a full bright orange color. It's gonna be a very pretty color, and I'm gonna show you that once the rice and the corn is all done cooking, so you can see it. It's a beautiful dish, really, really is. I like to cook, when I cook my rice, I like to keep it simple and cook it simple. If you want to add a lot more, ingredients to it, you can. You can look up other Spanish rice recipes and add to it as well. So now I'm going to also add, I'm going to put in the corn. Just going to go ahead and add it right on in. That way everything's going to just cook all together and marry together with the ingredients. So it's going to be yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So again, now that the corn is in there, we're going to give it a soft stir again. Because you want to make sure at least that the corn is distributed throughout the rice and the water. So that's about right there. Okay, I'm going to let it come up to it's coming up to a boil faster, a little bit faster as well. You can see right along here where it's starting to bubble up, and over here. So once it gets going. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the lid slightly on. Again, like I said, I'm not going to put the lid totally on. I'm going to leave a little bit of leave it open just a little bit, because I want that steam to escape. And I also, again, it's going to prevent it from bubbling over, because if it bubbles over, I'm going to have a very big mess on my stove, and I don't want that mess on my stove. So this is going to cook for about, I would say about maybe 20-25 minutes on low. Again, the knobs on my stove, because I have an electric stove, which I really don't like. I prefer gas, but it is what it is. So the knobs on my stove are going to be between the number, it's the number 2, a dot, and a low. I'm going to put this setting on the dot. Again, that's between the number 2, there's a dot, and there's a low. If you have an electric stove, that's basically where it would be, because you don't want to put this on medium, because you end up with burnt rice on the bottom, and you just, it takes away the flavor of it and all that. So we're going to do that. We're going to put it on low, the dot on the low, and in about 20 minutes I'm going to eyeball it. Something for like this, it'll take about, I would say, good 20 minutes for me eyeballing it on there. But if you want to be safe, cooking it on low, just watch it at the 20-minute mark, and then if you feel it needs an extra 5 minutes, then do so. You want to look to make sure that all of the water is absorbed, and it does not look like the rice is all mushed up together. So see, look there, see how it's all starting to boil, bubble and boil. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn down the stove knob to the dot between the 2 and the low. Again, I have an electric stove, so that's where my knob setting is. I'll even show you. There you go. Between the 2 and the low. So once this is all done cooking, I will come back and show you what it looks like when it's all done, and then plating up. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, I just wanted to show you the cooking process with the rice and the corn and all the seasonings with it. So let me show you. Ooh, look at that steam. Look at that. See how the orange color, it's lightened up because the rice is absorbing all of that. So again, it's going to be ready real soon. That word that I was trying to think of earlier, I'm pretty sure you all thought of it. It's called disclaimer. And what I'm saying by that is that packet of seasoning that I put in, the 2 packets of orange seasoning that I put in there, I am making a disclaimer that I'm not promoting that. I'm just showing you that particular spice of ingredients I use in my rice dishes, or really any other dishes, Spanish rice dishes, if you prefer to use it. I use it a lot. It has a lot of really delicious flavors. Alrighty, so hang in there. I will be back because dinner will be ready real soon. Okay, so I'm going to show you now the water. A lot of the water has pretty much absorbed into the rice, and we're just about done. And the rice has been cooking for, I would say, about 15 minutes now, give or take. I'm just eyeballing it, but I just wanted to show you how it looks so far. I just pulled the chicken out of the oven also, so let me show you what we're looking at so far. So here's the rice. Woo, look at that steam. Sorry about that. There's where we're at so far. When you don't hear the water boiling, you can kind of like, again, you can eyeball it and you'll pretty much know when it's almost ready. I can still hear just a little bit of water in there. And here is the garlic chicken. It's just 2 pieces of chicken. It's just for Manny and I. Don't need to make a lot, but you can always make more chicken for your family. So once the rice is fully done, I will come back and show you. And here we have the final finish of the rice with the corn and the garlic chicken. The rice cooked for about 23 minutes. Again, just use your judgment on the general. I normally just, I really don't follow the directions on the bag because, like I said, I've been cooking rice for many years. So I go by eyeball. But you can also follow the directions on the back of the rice package too. Again, I cooked with jasmine rice. Really, really good rice to use. In fact, I use it all the time, actually. So let me show you what it looks like. It's all cooked. I did give it a little fluff up with the fork there, just to show you, because I wanted to make sure all the corn was well incorporated all the way through the entire cooking process of the rice. Other than that, I really did not touch the rice. I let it do its thing, which is cook all the way through, absorb all that water, and not burn. So let me show you what it looks like all plated up. So we're going to take the lid off. Try not to get the steam on here. So look at this. Does that not look pretty? Remember I told you, I said it's going to look orange, but it's not going to look like a pumpkin orange. This is really, look at that. It's so fluffy, it's falling off. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are y'all hungry yet? Can y'all see that? Look at that. You get another little scoop here. Show you. Look at this. It's so fluffy. Not even mushy at all. You can add on this as a garnish. You can put a little bit of parsley, or if you really want to like enhance the flavor, you can add a little bit of cilantro. Whatever you want to do to make your dish really pretty. I just keep everything simple so it can be simple, quick, and easy. That's the way to do it. Less time in the kitchen when it's getting warm out. So let me get my piece of chicken. You want to see something that looks so beautiful? Look at that. It is cooked all the way through. This is garlic chicken. Oh my goodness. My mouth is anxiously waiting to taste the yumminess of this simple, quick, and easy chicken and rice. Let me get a fork, because now we're going to show you. So let's see, how am I going to do this? Well, I'll just hold it, I guess. So let me get a piece of that chicken. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. That is cooked all the way through. And there you have it. I don't want to talk with my mouth full of food because I'm drooling here. It looks so good. But there you have it. A very simple, quick, and easy rice dish with garlic baked chicken. Rice and corn. Very easy, very quick to do, so little time in the kitchen. I want to thank you all for coming in and watching me do another cooking for everyone. I appreciate you. I hope you'll continue to come back and watch more of my cooking videos as I cook along here. Again, this is a rice with corn recipe. I used jasmine rice, corn, and baked garlic chicken. Again, the ingredients for the rice and corn was 6 cups of water, 3 cups of jasmine rice, 1.5 or 2 tablespoons of olive oil, salt to taste. If you use salt, you don't have to use salt, it's up to you. One of those packets of the, let me get it out to show you. This is the box that it comes in. Again, I am not promoting this. This is a disclaimer I am saying. This is just the ingredients that I use when I make my Spanish food. But there's the box that it comes in. Okay. You can get this in the cooking aisle where the Spanish dishes are, Mexican dishes are. You'll find it there. Let me see, what else did I use? Oh, and a little bag of the frozen corn. I think I said peas. If I did, I meant corn. So there you have it. Simple, quick, and easy. Thanks for watching. See you all real soon.